Okay, well now that works, but...
Yeah, he'll get the frag. And he'll push further.
Okay, now I think...
Anders would get healed off and now 5v3.
Everyone in chat, tell me if this works now. I'm sorry about that before. So this should be a fairly easy round for Valknut, but Lord just managed to get one, and that's probably more than he's worth. This might have to count with the Eagle. His Nico cosplay not quite finishing off as we would have liked, but you know, it does work out in the end. 2 frags, and that's the economy of Valknut he's keeping them relatively honest. They won't be able to bring out too much in this 3rd round buy. The AKs are out for Hamood, and there's a Krieg on Falcons, just one, so it's interesting that they'll only pick up one. I think they didn't they have Anders before? Didn't Anders play on Hamood? Sev, did Anders play on Hamood? Well, okay. Auto picking up the opening frag, and well, Will's pushing in, but he's gonna, he gets hit by the nade. Regardless of that, MP9's going to do wonders for Pip, and as he slides out, he's actually gonna pick up 2 more! You gotta be kidding me! It's a horrible position, and somehow he makes it work. It's all down to Falcons. Once again, in a 1 versus 4. He made magic happen last time, but not as much as he might have liked. Anders, well, the first fight's gonna be picked up onto him.
Yeah, Anders played on Hamood before.
Yeah.
Valknut literally like Hamood left like Ares, Anders, and Spence played on before.
Well, the first round is going to be, well, the 3rd round. So that's nice from them. They had their weaponry was quite shit compared to that of Hamood. They had the few rifles and such, but now they have to pick up 2 AKs and a Krieg to replace those FAMASs, those MP9s, and Pip.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is like Hamood picked over because I imagine because Valknut started Seed side, and last time they lost Soldier like 16 to 2.
Yeah. The Krieg will be recovered from Spence's body. So that's what we see now. Spence's aggressive playstyle, that W keying all the time kind of attitude, definitely not working out in his favor this time around. So he gets taken down.
Yeah, because like
over.
Lower and Spence are like.
Yo, your mic doesn't
really
sound
similar.
too good, bro.
I don't have any idea why.
Alright, Falcon's gonna pick...
like Lower and Spence are really like similar players, just like super aggressive and stuff. And maybe will get one, and I think for example, Falcon will finish with love. Falcon's the frag in 6 frag. Take a little time out.
So Ares is disconnected from the server. He should be back shortly. If I'll try to give as many updates as possible for you guys. I'm not quite sure what's happening at the moment. Ares is back. It's a very long break. We certainly missed him. There will be a save now for Valknut. Anders is still going to pick up the Deagle. He gets dropped it by his teammates. He's only at 1750, so if he does save, the buy will not be too nice from him. He'll be able to pick up maybe an SMG or something on Apus. Well done from Anders. He's a genius. He is cute, though. I'll give him that. Falcon is leading the way now. 6 and 3. So the support player of Hamood deciding to come out of his shell. He's putting on a sticko to play, and Falcons will unpause as well. So that means we're going to be back into this shortly.
Yeah, and Elaf. No frag for the moment.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of players who are yet to frag. Well, Wizard and Winter still on just 1, and Elaf on below that. So it is early days here, but we're looking for those players to step up a little bit more as we continue. And I have no question.
Now they can like frag with the.
Yeah, so this is going to be the full equal, or almost the full eco from Valknut. No armor, well, actually, Spencer's.
Yeah, but that's still like really dangerous.
Yeah, with players like
Especially
with players like Spence, Ares, and the Deagles, it's always potential for them to work. But it's actually gonna be Lore pushing up with the Deagle to make things work. We saw him using the Deagle earlier in the game, and even though he has the creek, he opts to choose his pistol, and it's gonna work out for him. Fix up the opening frag. There is Auto pushed up towards the optimal position. He will get taken down, and although Elaf does pick up one, this round surely has nothing more to be said in favor of Valknut. This should be the second for Hamood, as Falcons will pick him up. Winter... Oh yeah, there's...
Anders and Spence left. Spence will go down, and it's Anders left. If the D try to get one, he'll get one. Pick up the Craig. Yeah, but that's it.
Not the prettiest...
Yeah, for Hamood now.
Yeah, not the prettiest spray from Wizard, but he makes it work in the end. No, Anders' buy will be good enough. He's able to pick up some armor along with his M4. The op is...
Yeah, the op.
Yeah, the op is out. So, yeah, so Ares is going to be picking that one up. He is performing at the moment for his team, but we haven't seen him on the AWP yet, so that's a good sign. Just that he's able to perform even without his big green. It's good to see.
And it seemed like a B push. Yeah, but then one on top of that angle did.
So Elaf, he's positioning to make his way forward first. He's going to flash himself through the smokes, doing a Stewie impression. And I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out, but regardless, he has survived this far. Otto still towards the toxic position, but Falcons will take him out. Ares rotating back in towards the site. He'll pick up one onto Elaf. And now as he hides towards the graffiti position,
No other get to run.
Ares, oh, we can swing back out. He's got the perfect timing. Down to a 3-on-3. No Molotov, so the teams are going to be able to stay alive on the site for a minute longer. But as Ares makes his way back in,
Running into two positions, and when the Falcons left.
Yeah, but Falcons finds a good timing on Dispense, so it's still a 2-on-2.
And they're rotating from the same position actually.
Ares, he's gonna get one tap. That's all down to Anders.
And now Falcons.
No armor. It's gonna get him a spectacular shot to win this. Oh, and he misses. Somehow they're both still alive. And oh, Anders, you would have hoped he'd hit that, but he's gonna make his way out towards connect position. And I think that's the best choice. Just to go save. Oh dear, Anders. Oh no. Anders and Falcon will both survive.
We're 3-3. And let's see if Valknut will decide to force around it up. Just go for the full save. Anders can buy.
Yeah,
Anders can actually buy armor. Yeah, but he'll go for the flat. Interesting.
I mean, it's interesting that he's not gonna pick up the armor. Perhaps a lack of confidence, or just a. I'd rather spin it as some sort of a, you know, he's just got that confidence in his team when they buy it together. So he's not gonna put a couple.
Enough to do his first frag with the. Pip is making his way toward Monster and he get one. That's another AK picked up.
And he's towards the A site, and Winter almost connects with that spray. And Harry's, oh, he's looking at the smoke. Oh, that chest lined up 3! Oh my god, and he even picks up the AWP to boot.
Perfect lineup.
Yeah, Winter is going to be the last one left. He's trying to find the bomb there, but Ares, he's looking around the backside, and he's going to go hunting.
Winter can get one.
Winter will pick him up.
And the other
John the P250. And as
they
Winter
don't
makes his way in, Pip will take him down.
They'll take the with funny enough.
Yeah, and the AWP wasn't even what really did anything for them. It was just Ares with that Deagle coming behind and making a massive play. That was just honestly that the stars aligned for Ares there in this round, and you know he's reading the play. Yeah, so Ares definitely with an electric start to the game. That's exactly what we want to see on from a spectator's point of view. There's sometimes it's nice to see a good performance throughout a solid team, but you also want those stars showing up. You want to see some players fragging more than others. You want to see those highlights. You want to have all the crispy shots. And that's exactly what we're getting. There you picking the AWP.
Sit on the mid position. We'll get one.
In a second.
Follow up.
Ares with a rather intelligent peek. You can see his is so well versed.
Fans around connector will get them with E-Raffle trade. And now it's 2v4.
Maybe left and Falcons left for the task too. try and recover this for the team. Looking rather disastrous at the moment, but they can still make it work. As I was saying before, Ares' routine there towards mid and just around A is just so well
thanks to Peep, like Anders could rotate back. He's all the way monster. They can't go anywhere. Like they.
Yeah, Elaf. Well, he's picked
There's
up a
someone
second
everywhere.
kill. Yeah, these players are they got a chokehold on them, and
But
Anders is close up.
They
too.
are close. Yeah, but Aras will get healed.
Yeah,
No,
superior
Falcon's
angle.
left.
He's got the good angle, and Ares, another quad kill. So the second multi-kill from him in 2 rounds. That's Ares really showing up now. I think a while ago we saw Spence get like 30 frags in 1/2 on Nuke or something like that, and well, Ares saw that and well, he wants to do some of the same.
Almost 200 ADR, 192.
Yeah, 8 rounds in as well. Otto's going to be going towards the peak at mid. Let's see if he can find anything. Not quite. As all of these teams will be making their way towards the underpass position. Oh, like connector now. Otto. Ooh, that could have been dangerous if he had just waited a second longer. But Otto, he'll pick up the headshot regardless. And there are more players there. Still depends on the timing. And the spray. It's good from Otto. And Anders. And Ares will help him out. Stereo
Clean
frags.
round.
Yeah, clean
No
round from them.
HP.
That's true.
They lost no HP.
Not a single point. There were Glocks though, so. What's the command to turn off text chat?
There's no.
There's no command.
Yeah, you need to see it.
You left? Aggressive push in. Won't quite pay off.
Yeah, but Valknut has 2 players in that
Yeah, Pip does.
connector and one on short. That's really interesting. Anders goes.
This fight
Or
for
we
lore
can
is
pick up a
really
lower.
big. Yeah, this fight was really big. Gives Hamood the advantage
and
in
there's
this
water
round.
on the side. There's only that on the side actually. And lower will make it. He spotted him and now. Aras. We'll go for it. 1v3 now. But lower is already close.
Or should have the opportunity
Until
to
you get a
run,
flag.
yeah.
4 frag on him to.
So Lore on the other side of things, making his way with another quad kill for himself. So back-to-back quad kills throughout, the entirety of this map. For either side, that is. And definitely see, it's nice that there's not only players stepping up for Valknut at this point. We also see Hamood coming out with stars of their own. Falcons is on the AWP, and Ilafi is just going to rest on the Deagle. So I like that from him, just kind of, leaving his ego behind him. Just letting
Spence will get the entry.
That's a nice frag there from Spence. Picking up Lore, the hero of the previous round, and now putting him back down in his place. That is an AK drop as well, and unfortunately for Elaf, he's not around to collect that.
Yeah, that game is just the duel between Lower and Spence.
Yeah, Winter with a nice headshot there on Auto. Actually drops the AWP on the B site.
And there's only... Yeah, they are rotating back towards... There's 4. There's 4 of them on the... Falcon will pick one.
Okay, a nice shot towards Hector. Now
that's-
it's down to Ares to hold this B site. He's making his way in. Noise still being made.
Oh,
Ares-
he's gonna be shot.
How is he still
Winter's
alive?
missing.
And Ares, he's going to have to do big things here. He can't quite connect.
Winter.
And he's the last one left.
Now on the left.
Yeah, he picks up the first frag. He's going to have to find 2 more. He knows 1 more player is around the site. Does have the kit, as well as the M4. He can't quite find the first frag, but they line up, Anders. He picks down 1, and he knows Elaf is low HP. 40 on either side. Now, when will Elaf peek out? Anders playing this perfectly. So patient. Oh, but the creep. He makes his way back down towards the monster position, and Elaf played that perfectly. That's brilliant from Elaf.
I said that game will be so interesting because there's Spence and Lower, like the 2% fraggers of really interesting duel between these 2. And yeah, Valknut out on the full eco. Anders will pick up them for. That's it.
Yeah,
They
Anders,
just one. They also have no man.
yeah.
Anderson need to.
Oh, the boost coming in, and Anders will see Falcon's head, and he'll take it clean off his shoulders. The Headless Horseman now. He'll drop that M4 to Pip. I'm not sure if it'll pay off for him, and Anders actually will be able to... I don't think he'll be able to recover the Kree quite yet. He is trying, so respect to him, but he has not found it, so he's going to need to recover his M4 back from Pip, one hopes. And he will. Well, no, Spencer has it now for some reason. Harry's is close in this position. I think he was there before. Oh, but after that last round, they'll check him. Wizard takes him down. That's a 4th frag for him. He's making his way back into this game somewhat. Anders, he's got the M4 back, so in his rightful hands. He does have the armor as well, so.
Oh, this looks like an approach. Lot of nice stuff.
Yeah, that's a nice shot there from Spence. Oh, from Moore rather, onto Spence. You know, squeezing that head like a watermelon. Or we'll plant the bomb, and this team should have an easy time defending this site. But the question is, how will Valknut choose to approach it? We've got all 3 players towards the bank side. Oh, Anders will pick up 1. He's trying to kill, but yeah, as he runs through the smoke, he won't find it anymore. And Winter will pick up the last 2, and that round will be going in favor of Hamood. So, 12 rounds played and 6 apiece.
That's on 16 frag. 10 frag like in 2 rounds or something. We're like 14 to 7.
Ares gonna go for the AWP no armor, and Anders with the M4 no armor.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure that's a misbuy, or just, you know, Anders being confident in his M4, but not regardless. It does the potential for Falcons with this Deagle. He does not have great weaponry. Yeah, Ares, it's a genius play from him. He's playing those bathrooms so well, and like on A site, Ticket Booth, everyone jokes about how he ops there all the time, and that's just, you know, that's how it works. That's how opping goes on these maps.
Yeah, he ops like a neutral now. He's really good at that. Oh, but Toto! After a flash, I think people get 2, and there's only Winter left now. And Anders on the corner.
Yeah, I don't know, 1 on 5. There's nothing doing here for Winter. He's trying to creep his way back in. Does find
he'll pick up 1.
Shouldn't really get too much more there. And as Anders has the angle, he will get the frag. So even without armor, he still manages to win that fight against Winter. That's a bit embarrassing, but regardless, 4 players stay alive for Valknut. Don't keep this going.
He had the adventure-like position.
That's true. We did have the spear angle, I think.
And it's looking like Nico or Deco from Hamood. 76 now. Wait, do you see the chat? I wanna know what's that.
What that image is?
I'm kind of concerned. What will be technology?
All these opening fights going in favor of Celtic 2, not a 3rd though.
Can we get the frag now?
Yeah, there's definitely opportunities for them in this round.
It's 4-3. Oh, people get another one and make it a 3-3. Falcon and Wither with a Deagle. They're making their way toward B. Wither is boosted up. Try to get. Can't find. And now it seems like a rotation to A silence. There's no one on. Ira from the side had given off for free. What are they doing? Well, I think they're like. Yeah, I love good frag there.
What?
We didn't see it. We could have got a frag on A and just open the side.
Okay.
No utility left now. Left. Falcon with nice. Frag with Deagle and now it's 7-10. Really close game on this first map, and considering the map is decided, Just Hamood have the potential to make it walk and take this map. And that's really interesting to see like Falcon stepping up in this game.
So for the last round of the half, Valknut will have just...
There we go. It's connected. It's counter push, but not working out. So now into.
Yo, Sev, your mic sounds really bad, bro. I don't know.
Oh wait, switch to blue.
Okay.
Wait, is it good now? But
Yeah, it's
is
okay.
it like too loud or?
Yeah, it's really loud. It's just...
Okay, wait. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, now 2v2, but Pip and Spence, if not the perfect weapon. They're making their way to the A side, and there's Pip there.
Yeah, Pip and Spence only with bells and whistles to try and contest against the other powerful weapons of Hamood, so they do have plenty of utility on the Hamood side as well, so all signs point us towards this being their round. Yeah, Pip is still on the side, so it might be able to shut one down. That would probably be as good as it gets. A one-on-one would probably be the best thing for him, and I think Pip's played this position before. Now, the question of will be able to die the bomb plant. He pushes it. Oh, the timing is godly! Then he gets both.
And 15 frag to him.
Yeah, to stay as well, that's a brilliant flash from Spence. Well done from him, and brilliantly played from either side.
They will get that round. 8-7 now. Iris opening the ball from Valknut side. 8 and frag.
So even keel here at the half, and either side looks poised to take this. And the question is...
underperforming, 6 frags.
I mean, sure, but at the same time, with Pip popping off so heavily, and I think he's the stand-in as well, you can definitely tell that... Yeah, Spence is definitely one of those players who is kind of role-based. He has so many weird roles that he takes. Like, he definitely... Like, comparing him to Rain as, like, an entry fragger, he's someone who is very off and on. You know, it can be rather hit or miss for Spence at times, I feel like, and you know, perhaps the CT side he's not quite on the hit level. I think it's pretty much up to those first few fights. If he wins them, he'll pop off, and if he doesn't, you know, oh well. Especially with his teammates taking a lot more of the spotlight. So maybe in this T side we will see him up to his normal level, but I wouldn't be too worried if he isn't. You've got Ares playing really well. You've got Pip playing really brilliantly as well. So. 2 players stepping up, and you know, you don't really need all your stars to show up on all days, especially if your stand-in can perform as well as he is doing at the moment. I'm not gonna lie, I thought Pip was like Andy J because they had the same picture.
No, he's not.
Alright, so the match should be starting shortly.
Okay, so now second half. Understood the utility of.
Yeah, so we're gonna see Anders picking up the smoke and the flash, as well as dropping a P250 over towards Ares. Pip will pick up 2 flashes and another P250 on Spence, so they're really getting...
And low off, forgot about
yeah, they're really getting an emphasis on this raid boss strat, and he might not necessarily have forgotten to buy armor. They also might...
It seems like an A pur, like a B pur.
They also...
around the monster position.
Yeah, they also might be trying to save that armor and just save there. And, well, lore, he doesn't tuck his head in quite well enough.
Spence, another one.
Yeah, as I said before, Spence is not really underperforming all that badly. I think he'll be just fine. 3 frags, all picked up by these PG-15. So this score dropped to Spence and Aries.
Third one in the pistol round.
Yes, this round should firmly be going in their favor.
Yeah.
Elaf, he's left with the full armor, and the question is, what exactly will he do? He's trying to tap away and take down Spence. But he will in the end, and Pip will frag him eventually. You know, it takes a real hit to your ego to save on a pistol round, and sometimes you just have to do it. But unfortunately, Elaf will not opt for that. And we saw Elaf starting off poorly, and Wizard, you know, he started off a little better. And now Elaf has overtaken him in frags, so...
Yeah, and look at the AD, Wizard to find 27. Elaf is 50.
Yeah. Lore with the deagle once more. Ooh, the angle.
They have buff in this round.
Yeah, the angle was good from him. And they brought up a few upgraded pistols, so definitely potential for them to make things work. Oh, that's a beastly 1D.
A nice opening from here.
Elaf right in his face, he turns around, and the question is, will Elaf flanking be able to pick up any more frags? Spencer turning around with the spray. That is disgusting. Wizard, he's still on the site. He's going to try to take out Spence in the end, and he will. Spence missing one shot too many, and that will be his end. Winter is still on A, so if they choose to push up now, they're definitely good potential. There is potential for him to make a play, but I think they figured it out now, and they're going to rotate their way down towards the B-bomb site. And there's smoke in hand. He's going to be prepared for this player to be in the heavy position. The molly coming out. Well, it's going to be towards Graffiti. And as they push onto the site, will they realize Winter is up close? Will they have an idea of that? And Anders, oh, the timing. It's worked out perfectly in favor of Winter. Oh my god, he could win it! Oh, 2 HP is the difference between that round. Oh my god, that was so unbelievably close. Winter almost did that with some brilliant positioning.
Same thing with Elaf, like he left Spence on 83. The rock was on Valknut side in this round.
Why is there the bug where messages show up in chat twice again? Elaf with the AWPs. This way towards long. It's a brilliant flash, but Otto will be taken out either way. Otto with the opening frag and 2 AWPs. No armor for the CT side. And both of them ringing true to start off this half. Falcons, we're just going to try to flash in his teammate towards Monster. And it's not quite working out how he wants it, but, you know, they're okay. I'm just a little worried that Hamood will try to make too many aggressive plays when they are on a 5-on-3. They just stay alive and stay confident here. Oh no! Falcons, you're spraying through the wall on a UMP, my friend. It's never going to work out against the Korean. As expected. Spence does take the frag. Pip, Spence, and Aries. Aries got his classic AWP as well, trying to make this round. Pip. Oh my god! That is disgusting. Pip must be feeling sick to his stomach as he gets taken down. Lore trying to make his way back in with the AUG. No one touched on their head yet until Spence. Well, that's a bit overzealous from him to think he had that positioning, to think no players were up close. But no. Oh my god, Lore is making plays like a madman. Pip taken down. It's the AWP of Elaf and Lore to try and hold it up with a Molotov. Oh, it's not good enough. The nade certainly is. No, not that as well. Oh no, but Elaf misses the shot. Aries down to 28 HP, and he's playing it oh so perfectly. Sipnix would be proud. As he makes his way back towards the monster position, somehow he stays alive. And then he laughs. Oh, he'll get taken down. That must hurt. 7 HP left on Aries as he makes that clutch happen. And takes an 11th for Valknut. 7-11. This quality of this match is certainly better than that of that store. So, well played from them. That really is brilliant. Winter, he's got the Deagle. He's trying to push this early. Won't quite pay off. Anders will take him down. Now on towards long position. He's hiding on this rock. Expertly with the C's head. Eventually it finds the frag. Harry's there as well. The headshot not connecting. And Harry, he manages to back off. Throwing in that nade. That'll be... Oh, just a 1 HP. Elaf somehow still alive. And he'll find the frag in the end. You gotta be kidding me. That is an insane play from Elaf. Take that. Lowry finds one with the Deagle as well. And is toward the counter position, and he will be aware of his presence, and he opens the door and finds the stray frag onto his wizard. He's gonna finish off Otto as well, and that's plenty of weaponry. Picked up 3 Kriegs and the round as well, and an 8th for Hamood. Sauce from them. It looks like the rush towards the B-bomb site will be on the cards. Blizzard picks up the opening frag on Dispense, and the G's are rather close, but will they be able to make anything work with this Anders with the CZ? It rings true. Wizard taken down. And is one weapon dropped, and War's also on 1 HP. Anders, he drops down and takes down Falcons. You gotta be kidding me. What is that? The AWP up towards heaven. He needs to find a frag now. He needs to start picking up these plays, and he's got the lineup. Dotto hit once more. Anders will be boosted towards the heaven position. He's aware of it. You all taken down. It's all down to Elaf in a 1-on-4. No HP on 2 of these players, but as Anders sprays through the box. It looks to be nothing doing. 1 frag found, and that's second as well. We can't get anything beyond that. The eco rush onto B, paying off so well for Valknut. It's a great call from them just to kind of split open that bomb site. It's been played brilliantly. I must say, Falcons having a bit of a rough time there, as Anders did. Not really. Shouldn't have gotten that kill, to be honest. But, you know, either way, it goes as it will. The boost once more for Hamood, trying to some frags here. And oh my god. Elaf, he was the only one of 2 players with armor in that round, in that position. He managed to find 2 frags. That's far more than he was worth. I think he only had like a Deagle or a P250 in that. So he frags 1, picks up the AK, gets 1 more, but will his teammates be able to pick up the round in turn? Lore is on the AWP, so potential for this round to go to them is extremely high, considering the 2 to 3 pistols, but it depends on the next frag. Where will this next frag go? Lore, well, he's peeking out towards this long position. He could find the perfect time to get these down. Shot through the smoke does not connect. And Wizard, he finds one himself. As picks bad out. Dotto will frag him eventually. Ares, he's the last one left. Got the Krieg, so he's going to need to make something work quickly. And he knows one player is flanked. What does he? The AWP working out, and the round somehow going in favor of him. But they recover after a dreadful loss, picking up 2 Kriegs as well. The AWP for Lore, I think it did enough, but the pistols really were the shining light in that one. And Elaf especially opening up that round with the kill, and then picking up 1 more with the AK and somehow getting that out. The fact that he died, it's a bit unfortunate, but regardless, he set his team up perfectly to make something work, and Winter's prepared perfectly for that. Gets a frag on Otto, and he tags up 1 more. No armor on him as well. Second flick, not quite connecting. He needs to be careful now. If he gets taken down, this could be a disaster. But Wizard's there to back him up. He have 2 for himself. He knows 1 more player towards mid, and Elaf with the triple strike, getting that final frag. A brilliant closeout from Hamood. No one dropped. Everyone gangsta until his Lore's mom psychically. That's just not how you say that. Okay. Well, thought I'll pick up the opening frag with the AWP. Making things work. He has the AWP no armor as well, so that's a bit of a cheeky buy from him, and it works out perfectly as well. So Valknut, prepared to take a advantage into this round. Ares does have the Krieg here. Oh, it's a headshot angle on auto, and the bomb dropped. Bomb does drop with minute 20 still on the clock, so potential for this round to be, you know, either way. This round definitely could go in either team's favor. Why did Elaf just throw that flash? That doesn't make any sense. Those are peeking out to find one player from Heavens, but Anders will trade well with the Kriegs, tapping away onto his forehead, I suppose. One player towards Heaven, and he'll get fragged, and Spencer will close it out. That's a nice round from Valknut. Very well played. A team ace. Well done from them to make that work. The opening frag going in favor of Valknut. And this will pick that one up. He's on to 20 and 16, so well played from him. He's doing a decent job himself. Not too bad, I suppose. Ooh, Winter got a perfect angle. AWP rings true once more. He needs to be careful. Oh, but the second time when he pushes up, the flick does connect. Another frag thrown. It's on to 2 for him. He's playing sublimely at the moment. Winter's still in the safe site. Nitro would be proud. Winter's still on the site. Nice potential to find more frags here as he only picked up 2. Auto, he'll get tagged down with an A just a little bit. Oof. Aries just... Oof. Aries trying to... Well, I mean, I respect that. Trying to put Spence in his place, you know. You have to tell your star players sometimes. That's just how it goes, I suppose. In Winter, though, the timing here is very precarious. If the player pushes out towards long, and he does. Definitely does not work out how Hamood would have wanted. The AWP still towards bank at the moment, and somehow Pip slides back in and take out Wizard. Dude, that's just... I'm sorry, that is sloppy with him. He cannot afford to make those sorts of mistakes, but Lore, he's cleaning up after him. He's gonna find that second frag and the third as well. They're on cleaned up rather beautifully, and 13 to 12 it shall be. The second AWP recovered as well. No, it's 13 to 11. What am I saying? And they've done brilliantly thus far. Two ops out for the CT side, and just pistols here for Valknut as they're trying to... Well, I suppose the pistols are trying to do a little bit of damage. Laugh. He gets a little bit too excited and finds one frag. Do not flash into that. Oh no, that's pretty bad. Spence taken down, and that's what we talked about earlier. That over-aggression from Spence not quite paying off in his favor, and brilliant positioning from Wizard as well to find one more frag. And Winter, he does have the AWP, but he's just going to chow people with the pistol. He knows he's good with that. He knows he's good. Ooh. But Anders, rather, he's got other ideas for how this round should go. He's going to flash in. Not quite go for the peek just yet. And Anders, well, he's aware of the flank. Lord, checking out the grenade and the flash as well. Lord, he's going to throw out one more before he peeks. And, oh, he does see the player in the arm. He is spotted, but the frag not found. It's a nice jiggle from Lord. And as he pushes up towards the bathrooms, Anders will have time quickly slipping away from him. Lord still trying to... No. Lord's just disgusting. He's just good with it. He's just nasty. So let's brilliantly play from him. He's going to find the round as well. So 13 to 12 at the moment. There's no way Fnatic just picked up the first map against the Stralis. Let's fucking go, bull. That is tough. Winter opening up the round, and a second as well. And a third can't quite come in yet. He'll find it in the end. He wanted it to be hard. He wanted to be full blind for that final kill. And although Ennis picks up one more, somehow we're down to a 2-on-2 now. That brilliant work from Winter early in the round. Not doing as much as one might think it should have. Oh, but the timing does not favor Anders, and it's a cold day in hell, and he is caught off. Ares, the god of war, left a clutch up for his team to prevent them from equalizing once more. Falcons, he's looking back to pick up the AWP, and he will. Wizard currently playing towards... He's playing towards the lower bomb site. I'm not... The question is, where will Ares decide to go with this? He's making his way towards the playground at the moment, and as he slowly pushes up along, he's going to pick up an HE, but the HP is so high on Hamood that doesn't look like it will matter all too much. Ares opting not to grab the off in this sense. He does find a flash as well, so he's slowly improving his arsenal as he moves along. And Ares will easily shift walk his way up the rest of long. And fortunately for him, that will ensure that none of these players have heard him as he makes his way on towards the A bomb site. And the question is, where will Ares decide to go in this post plan? He has the open bomb site. Oh, but he cannot waste too much more time on this. He needs to go now. If he plants towards the bank, this could be disastrous. 13 seconds, and he's finally made a step. They'll know where he is. Planting towards the bank side, that will mean that he's going to have to push in towards bank at the moment. And he expects these players to both be from the flank, but will he realize that they're both coming from the dumpster? And as he pushes in towards bank, this could be perfect. Oh, but he needs to be careful. As Wizard is pushing up there as well. The timing, that's all this is going to be about. And he's got that read. Wizard, oh my god! Somehow he finds Ares. And the map will be equalized. I'm not gonna lie, that was not the play from Ares. I don't think it would have been better off just planting towards the bathrooms, planting open as possible. And he's giving himself so many more angles to be. He had all the time in the world, but he just didn't know it. That's a good point as well. He hadn't cleared out any of bathrooms, so we had to assume that a player was there, but unfortunately for him, Hamood decided to stay together, and it works for him. Wizard picking up the frag. One that, you know, earlier in the match, one that, given his performance in the match, I would not have expected him to find Lore with a, it looks to be a nice name, but it doesn't quite work out. I would have wanted it. Watching towards the connector now. He has the read on it. He has his number. And it might be calling for more. Oh my god! Pip find the disastrous 1D. And this round might just be flipped on its head. Wizard, he's holding towards long position. He may be able to find somebody frag on Spence, and he is. Dotto, he's there as well. The frag not found in Dotto. That's a brilliant frag. One might not see how that little bit of a Glock spray would be so big. But those taps have to save the bomb planner, and main this round is still on for Valknut. That could have been so much more done by Wizard, but the clock will shut him down in the end. Ares and Dotto back towards the bottom side of the bomb site. Falcons has already pushed through the smoke, but he has made a noise, and with the two different weapons being there, they'll know that these two players are on the site. Pip, he spotted out with the AWP, and he's going to peek in. Winter trying to clutch it out, but it's not going to work out. Pip finding yet another frag. Oh my god, my game has just crashed. Jesus Christ. Oh no, we're fine. How did Elaf know that? That's a rare moment, John. Winter is kicking for that scout and try to find some frags. And Pip's moving forward so well this match. I'm really surprised he did not connect one of those bullets to Spencer. Well, you know, he's looking like the angry homer that is in his picture, and he's going to enter with two more frags, trying to find a third as well. 3 headshots. Oh no, but Lore's made his way back in. The bomb is being planted, however, and Sanders picks up one. He does get dinged in the process, so all down to Elaf on the CZ75. He's going to need to make a Guardian at the play if he wants to win this, but he can't. Spencer picks up his 4th in the round, and somehow he comes alive right when they need him. Lore doing his best to try and bring it back. Spencer, he's in the 4th connector position, and he'll find Winter at the end. Nade. Might have been spicier if Floor didn't have armor, but he's got the angle as well. That head. Oh, it is juicy, and it is all against the wall now, as his brains will be splattered down there, and it's up to a 3-on-3. So, Hamood deciding that they are not done yet. Without the superior weaponry, they still want to make this work. I guess without the superior weaponry, a better phrase would be with the inferior weaponry. But regardless, I'm an idiot, so I'm not going to talk about it. Falcons, well, he's going to make his way towards the optimist position. He does have the UMP, so a long-range fight will not be ideal. I think the best play from him would just be to hide in towards truck, but he's going to rotate his way on towards the speed bomb site, and that might be the right call here. As Valknut look to make their way in towards connector. Still plenty of utility on both lore and wizard. Now, I dare say that if Hamood is going to win this round, it's going to need to be a brilliant play from lore. And oh my god, he's set up for it. And he's clearing it, but it's only half. Oh no! Lore. He had so many kills lined up for him there, and he couldn't get a single one-handers. Oh, he's still out in the open as Falcons finds him and Pip. Somehow he's not able to trade. Wizard already picks up one frag and they've saved it. Somehow, after lore shits the bed, they get him a pot to piss in and they bring it back to 15-14. And Ares, he was so angry about losing that round that I think he just rage quit. I actually have no idea if he rage quit or not. It's just an educated guess, gentlemen. That is awful. You really hate to see that. So who is going to play Spence going toilet? Think Ares lagged out. Ares. I actually don't remember where Ares is from, so I don't know what kind of internet he has. The U.S. drone snipe finally hit his area. Oh dear. Well, you know, if you didn't have to go that way, but you know, you did it, so okay. Fine. This is the most retarded tweet I've ever seen. So we are still paused. I'm not quite sure why, to be honest. I think maybe Aries' internet shit the bed, and this is a problem because I'm supposed to go watch a football match with my dad in 10 minutes. So fuck. So fuckity fuck. That's what I think.
He said he'd be back in 3 minutes.
Who said he'll be back in 3 minutes?
He said he'd be back in 3 minutes.
In how many minutes?
2.
Oh, well. Are you here for good, Connor? Because I have to go sometime soon. So can you cast or not? Okay, fucking great person left. Oh my god. That that fun player. That freaking awesome dude. Haha. Don't worry about the football match. Oh my god. Why is my dad in the chat? Okay. Yeah, it's still 0-0 in at Bayern, so draw, and Aries should be back shortly. At least I hope. If he's not, maybe Elaf was right. Just to talk about last round, Lore's been performing so well, so the fact that he shat the bed that badly was kind of extremely surprising, but regardless, Hamood still do manage to make it work. I think if they had lost that round, Lore would have been getting a fist up his ass, most likely. Cheer to at Stats a big fan, GG. Huh? Big fan physically. I am on TGL's stream, so thank you for donating bits to TGL. You're making our prize pool larger. I appreciate your support, sir. Aries, he's got Muslim internet. I'm finally gonna say it. He's got Muslim internet. Ladies and gentlemen, for one reason or another, we are still paused, so I'm not sure. Please subscribe to America. Okay. I want to say I've never seen any number of like chats which are more higher intellect than TGL. We're just kind of the smartest around. No lie. Took the ADR chart here. Winter and Lore both performing at the moment. Winter with a little bit more ADR. Well, no, that's not true. I mean, UD, to be honest. So I definitely think Winter's been stepping out on the ZT side a tad bit more. But his KD is even, and Lore is certainly not. Wizard, I think he had a rough start to the first half. Regardless, he's making things work here in the second one. And Elafi, well, he definitely started poorly. Then he had like 0-6 or something, and he's coming back into it now. Stats for Valknut don't look all of that special. Just 80 ADR on Pip, who is their top player. You would think. Except when Aries comes back, I expected him to have far more than 100. Like, 7 rounds in, he still had 200 ADR, so take with that as well. He's been popping off. And if he doesn't come back, I will cry. I swear to God, I am. So again, hi Southlands, how's it going, man? What's up, boss? How are you doing? So to give you guys an update on DreamHack, I suppose, Fnatic took map 1 over. Oh, fine. Ares is finally back. Let's go. Jesus Christ. We're finally back into it, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, unlike real streams, during tech pauses, I don't get to eat anything. I don't get to drink anything. I just sit here and... No, it's Falc's not in Twitch chat. He's in, game chat. He just said that in, the text thing. That's a brilliant decoy there for Manners. You can see the tactical genius of it. And now the force buy in from Valknut. I don't know if to make something work towards this. And there he is. Well, he is back, and he's back with a bang as he takes a headshot onto Lore, leaving Falcons, Wizard, and Elaf to defend against match points. So this force buy, this really cannot be the way that Hamood go out of this map. You would really hope that is not the case. And as Anders picks up one more. Oh dear. It's happening, isn't it? Falcons and Wizard, 2 AK-47s left to defend. And Falcons, well, he can't do anything. The molly going out. Tape not quite burnt to a crisp. And oh no, it's happening just as you really hope it wouldn't. Falcons, he does pick up one frag, so potential definitely still back into this. They need to make flash towards short. Not quite blind is Otto, and no one is there yet. They do have a smoke to put on the bomb, so their best chase. They need to smoke the bomb, and they need to try to go for this ninja, to be honest. They need to throw that Molotov on top of it. Now the question is, will Ares be able to shut this down? Falcons is the last one left, and Ares! He can't quite be the menacing force that they have to close it out. Anders is making his way towards the right side, and the spray won't connect from Falcons. 16-14 for Valknut. And, Falcons knows I'm casting because he messaged me on Discord telling me to cast this game. Asking me to cast this game. That's why I'm casting it. I am not sure what I'm going to do for the second half. Alright, so I'm not sure what we're going to do for the second map, Vince. We'll figure it out, I suppose. Elaf says he has a sneaking suspicion that Pip hacks because he's a weeb. Yeah, Pip definitely popped off last map, so I'm not sure what the standing for him as a stand-in is. I suppose we'll figure something out, ladies and gentlemen. So this next map should start shortly. I'm gonna... I'm gonna go get a glass of water real quick. And the next map will be up in a minute. So we'll be right back. No sooner is the knife round underway than the knife round is finished. It looks like we'll be seeing Hamood here on the CT side to start. Alright, so back into the second map we go. Hamood versus Valknut in this season 2 of TGL. P250 on Ares and Spence as well, so this is pretty much a go-to strat for them. This time, Pip will not be the one dropping the P250. He will not be the one giving something up for his teammates. In fact, he'll just take the Glock armor. He'll stay steady even. He's not on with the raid boss setup, but he'll be good enough regardless to smoke. Smoke setting up for smokes over towards the B bomb site, I believe. I think that's one towards window. Oh, but will they be prepared for Elaf on this ledge? The question is that. And Elaf can deny quite a bit here. The question is, when will he choose to strike? Finds one frag. Spence taken down, and Elaf was for a second, but it's not quite landing. Oh no, when Anders frags him in the end. Elaf needed to do more there. And with that screw up, this round might just be going in favor of Valknut. But Falcons does find one. Sure, so the only one left, and Pip, he's playing so blindly at the moment. Picks up 3 frags on the pistol, and to be honest, that round falls apart when Elaf doesn't get more than one there. He needed to frag at least 2 to make up for his teammate. He baits him, he lets him die just to hold that angle, and it doesn't quite work out. So the only upgraded pistol here will be on Wizard for the Shadows. This goes the B250 on Ares and Spence, but no, that's not the case. And Wizard will be on towards the B-bomb site. He did not have the strongest hero last round. I'm actually wrong. Lore has a deagle. Did he go back later and buy that? But regardless. Yeah, I think Lore actually just saves. He doesn't buy Kevlar in the pistol just so he can. What do you say? Winter picks up one with the USP, so that's a good start for Hamood. To be honest, they can't expect all that much from these pistols, but if they can do anything, this could work. Falcons and Otto, they're both towards the ramp position, and I don't think they suspect each other. And Pip, he got the perfect timing out of Falcons, and Lore pick up 1 frag, but that's not quite enough, as Elaf and Wizard are the last 2 left. The USB and the CZ75 on Wizard going for a bit of a fight, and they're taking down to 36 HP, but there should not be anything else to do for them in this round. The Sam just picks up the final frag onto the low HP Elaf. A nice close for Valknut. They're going to look to continue on. Lore, he's holding towards this ramp position, and the headshot found. That's a nice angle from Lore, preparing for that Spence peek. He knew it was coming, and he finds the head. He just taps him twice, gives him a ring on his bell, and take him down to give his team an advantage in this first gun round. Rather, Winter with the AWP no armor, and as the T's make their way out towards the ramp position, they're going to clear out the side, but they will not be aware of the fact that no one is on there. So the question is, how much time will they waste looking out for before they finally go out? Lore with the AD, find the first frag of this round and a second. Trying to find a third. Not quite as Ares will take him down. And Ares, he finds another one as he opens up this round just a tad bit more for his team. The AWP will look towards jungle, and Winter for a little bit of a flick here. And let's see if Anders will opt to peek. And after the flash he does, we'll find Winter after he misses his shot. But oh, the timing. One player towards middle, and Ares, oh, somehow they make it work. The fight at mid with the UMP somehow goes in their favor, and the round will be taken. That is sublime from Wizard to win that. Honestly, it looked like he had less than a shout in that, and somehow he makes it work, and so do Hamood. They take a first round. They'll be happy with it. It was a round where they didn't have, their weapon wasn't great. Spence is still on the deagle with the flashbang, and he will be going towards the ramp again, trying to find another frag. And one player is out, and Spence, I talked about this earlier, he needs to stop going for these ego chows, these kind of really aggressive plays, because quite simply, but he's not hitting his shots this game. But Winter, that wasn't too bright, I'll be honest. Oh my god. Pip feels the shrapnel as the caps naded down to just 7 HP, and he's finished off by Wizard. That is a sublime shot in Ares. He's not one to let his teammates fall lightly. Elaf going up to pick up the M4, and the question is, will he peek on this? That could definitely be his end if he is not wary of Ares' position. And Elaf, that flag looked like it was going to be going towards Lore, but regardless, he picks it up. One of them picks it up. And Anders, he finds the dink on Lore through the window. That is, well, that's just unfortunate for him. And Otto, he's going to rotate his way back. Lore is so low on HP. Anders does have a scout, so there's potential for them in this round, but not too much. I don't think... Alright, Otto finally does pick up the scout. And they'll head towards the mid position. They know Lore is low on HP, but will they be aware of the fact that two of these players have already made their way on towards the B-bomb site, and that the other one is in towards jungle at the moment? And as they move up connector, this definitely might... I think this definitely is the right call from them. But this just depends if they're able to hit the shots. Lore is rotating back now, and his Falcons frags down Anders, who is on such low HP. Oh, this round looks like it's all about done and dusted. Falcons, he takes a little bit of damage. The AUG is superior to that of the Glock, evidently, and the round will follow in suit. Oh my god. Still 5v5 now with 30 seconds already wasted on the clock. And Elaf, he's in this position towards the balcony yet again. It didn't work out the first time, but hopefully it will be faring just a bit better. I think we'll look at the trajectory of that nade and know that Elaf is likely to be hit again, considering he played it before. With that spray, they'll definitely be sure of that, but I don't think they're going to pay any mind to it, as they don't look like they're making their way on towards B anymore. Players wrapping around towards the A site, and we definitely see the CTs rotating in now as well. And there's a big fight there. Spence will find one onto Lore, but his aggressive position does not pay off just as much as he would have wanted. Otto full blind, and now the T's need to make their way quickly on towards the site. Ooh, Falcons jumping into the air. Otto can't quite capitalize, but regardless, they should have made their way onto A, and they have. Now they go off to plant this bomb. Oh, they're playing a reverse default. This is going to be bad. Elaf, he's picking his way in towards jungle now, but he won't have the time to deny the bomb. He's leading up to that facet, but Otto picks up one. Anders with a second, and it's all onto Wizard. No nades, so he can't quite get that player out of the firebox position. He needs to find a shot onto Otto, and he can't quite do it. Getting tagged down just a little bit. Anders tagged a little bit as well. The headshot. Anders taken out. Wizard finally has the kit. 4 bullets left. He needs to reload. He can play the time on this. That's what Otto's going to do. And he has the angle! You got the superior peak, and with the spray comes out. Wizard can't quite hit the transfer, and Otto finds the round. Wizard was not quite as cool and collected as he needed to be in that clutch. And he won't find it. They didn't open window. Well, that's an interesting fact. That could be important later. And Ares peeking towards B at the moment. This is a brilliant peek. Honestly, you see the best offers doing it, where they peek in towards the apartments like that, and it works so well. And Ares will be rewarded with a frag. A nice kill on his plate, and he'll even be rosy for Wizard on the site, and he'll find the frag with the PT-50 as well. The PT-50 wide out. It's a saucy thing. Well, Anders hoping to pick up that CZ and won't quite get it. That's frustrating. I've been there. I've been there, Anders. I know the feel, man. We've talked about Anders being a Krieg god, and certainly on the T side, rather, he is showing up to start this off. Oh, and Ares picks up the opening frag there on towards winner, and he's looking to show off in this opening half from Spencer. Well, once more a mistake from him, and Wizard almost capitalizes. 2 frags found. This round definitely thrown back into contention potentially, but I don't think they'll be able to do anything left. 2 C sets, Elaf with 1. An armor on, not on Elaf, but not on Falcons, so Elaf will have to make a ridiculous play to make this work. And he does ring the bell of Ares, but it's not good enough. And Falcons is the last one left. He's just going to look to try and save a gun if that's possible. And it's funny that Ares is shit, but he's still getting fragged by Elaf. Falcons is still in towards CT spawn, so I wonder if they're going to challenge through this smoke and go fight him. That would be a really bad mistake from them to give him a Krieg. But they are lucky that the smoke does fade in time, and they will make sure he does not get to save that weapon. Fnaticers winning on Nuke against the Shaws. They took the first map, like, astoundingly. Jeez. Pretty crazy. Ooh, what's a nice jump from Winter. A bit of KZ from him. And as he's on towards Captain, he can't quite find the frag on Anders. Oh my god. And I have no idea how, but somehow that opening does not go in favor of Winter. He did everything right, and it doesn't work out. Elaf chiefing up the peak, and Elaf still loses that fight. That's, well, I hate to see it, gentlemen. And Anders just pushes up cat and finds the frag. Just, he's playing, Elaf keeps playing that position, and it's not working out for him. He needs to, one might think he needs to change it, but regardless. Falcon's just going to be left to save this AWP. He's in towards Palace, I believe. Yeah, he is. I don't think Spence will be pushing towards him, but you never know. It is Spence, so I wouldn't be too surprised if he tries to make his way in a second. And he does. Falcons preemptively coming out with that frag. So intelligent from Falcons, knowing that the player would probably rush him down at some point. You only know that one more player is there towards T-spawn. I think Ares is posting up post now, so this is good that Falcons is not over-aggressing. He's opting to, you know, do what the actual point of saving your weapon is for, to keep that weapon for the next round so you can win it. Not trying to find any exit frag. You know, just, keep his fucking gun, which is why you save. I find so many players are opting to try and find peaks at the end while they save. Just saying that, oh, I'm going for exit frags, or I'm going for economic damage. I'm going to damage your economy. Well, the purpose of doing that is that you save your economy in favor of not wasting your own. Like, you save your economy, and you don't touch theirs. That's the reason you save. You don't go for stupid shalls, and that's... One might guess that you should have been aware of the fact that... Okay. Winter just popped off, and I have no idea what happened, because auto-director shot the bed. GG. Regardless, Anders is now into a 1-on-2. A minute 13 seconds on the clock, and the question is, will Winter catch him off? Oh, no, Anders picks this up, so that means it's just Wizard and him. We're doing 1-on-1 now, but as Wizard makes his way towards the cap position, he definitely has to... Oh, he has the opportunity, but that shot's missed. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, no, they... It seems like the CT side think that Anders is low HP, and that is not the case. In all honesty. Anders pushing his way towards the A side. This is intelligent for him. And Wizard is still on to Cat. So, oh no, but Wizard, just as he does that, he backs off. Anders went with an intelligent rotation to try and fake him out, and he does. Anders, 23 seconds to still plant the bomb, and the question is, after he does, what position will he go to? And I think this timing is all wrong for Wizard. He'll have no idea that he's crossed towards CT. He'll think he's playing a default, and he'll just this round should be absolutely done and dusted. And this is played this to perfection with that jump and the timing as well. Oh, but he's still making noise, so I think Wizard might have been able to hear him. He's got the AK-47. Checking towards Firebox. Wizard with the AK in hand. The question is, we can take this side. Oh my god, Anders has played this so well. That is brilliant from Anders, and he makes the round work. 3 kills in the round, a 1 versus 2 for him. And he finds it easily. 7-2 for Valknut. They're dominating on the start of this Mirage map. Spence picking up 1 himself. 2. That's just kind of how Spencer plays, I suppose. He peeks out, finds 2 frags, dies to a Molotov. Like, if there's one word or one play to perfectly describe how Spencer plays Counter-Strike, it would be that. And fair enough to him, he gets the advantage for his team, but I'd like to say that it hasn't worked on other rounds. So, Spencer's retard Counter-Strike, it doesn't work all the time. And I'm happy. The world is saved, where things are still right. Aries pushing towards the connected position. Oh, the perfect timing on the winner. His head snapped, and the AWP still on Elaf and Wizard towards CT are both left. Now, it does find Aries in the end, but he won't be pushing out towards jungle at the moment. That means there's no chance for them to deny the plant. There's nothing that can be done for that facet. And Elaf, well, he suspects one player might be towards mid. Oh no! Pip flashed the smoke has actually flashed himself. The nade. Oh, it's meaty on Anders. 58 HP and the headshot coming in. Anders taken out. They got the smoke towards ramp. This could be perfect. They know where Otto is. Smoke on the bomb. They're going to hold this. They're holding this. And Otto, he pushes through. And Elaf finds the final frag. That is a brilliant round from Hamood. Somehow they pull it off. 4 kills required from Wizard and Elaf in that clutch. 4 versus 2, I believe. And they make it work.
That push from Pip, when he was full flash, that was absolutely the mistake that cost him that round. There's no reason to push. You have the advantage, and the round is basically almost done. And see, that's the counter towards what Aries has been doing these last couple rounds. He's posting up there with the AWP, and you're going to have to be faster if you are Aries. You're just going to have to be faster. And with his 54 ping compared to Elap's 31, he's not quite going to be faster. But Otto, he sprays down one and somehow it's into a 3-on-3. Otto doesn't have armor. Otto doesn't... Why does he not have armor? Regardless. Oh, Lore's back in. Finds 2, and Anders, he's on top of that box, and he gets tagged just a little bit. And Anders, once again, is at the clutch. He can't find that first air floor. What a round that is from him. He's going to make it work, and he's going to pop off, to be honest. It's brilliant from him. Ooh, Lord, that's some crispy taps from him. Headshots. 2 of them found a long-range headshot onto Aries. At ramp, Falcons. Roll. Shotgun. Don't tell him. He's just going to use it from long range as he will. Well, that's a nice round from them. For the CT side, 5-7. I love the communication from Hamood. It's such a great teamwork they have. And once you're always gonna find one. This is a spray from Lore, and it isn't. Oh, he needed to get so many there, and he can only get 1. Elaf, he's pushing up towards the catwalk and finds 1 frag. Anders, but he's already out towards the apartments. How has this happened? What? Wizard fragged. Doesn't Wizard play B? Why is he there? That's just... Yeah, this is sloppy from Hamood, and they don't deserve to win out this half, much less this round. And once again, Falcons' task was saving this AWP. The Steve Harvey Skull Trooper, as his PFP suggests. Pretty saucy. Falcons is just going to save you. He's going to keep his AWP. Game time. Oh my god, that is disgusting. Holy shit, that is just brilliant from Falcons. That's a nice shot. And the fact that Aries thinks him down as well, that's It's remarkable that he manages to stay so clean in that sense. 5-8 now. Oh, did we get scored on? Oh, dear. Oh, no. Fuck, my bot line is losing while I watch this shit. Two offs out for the CT side, and they're going to try to close this out. Well, they're going to try to close this half with 7 rounds. It's going to be the max that they can get, but that'd be better than good enough for them. I think they'll be quite happy with that. And 4v5 now for the Chiefs to try and bring this back. Valknut definitely have the potential there. They've got the clutch players. Anders already providing one in this half, and I know Ares is definitely capable as well. And Pip, someone who popped off so many times before. So pretty much the entire squad is showing up at this point, and they definitely have the opportunity and the ability to bring this back. First thing they're going to need to do is find some of these pieces of the winner. He's got a brilliant angle towards Pip there. Finds him, and he's even spamming towards the underpass position. He knows a player might be there, but will they be expectant of this player? Alice and Lord, he finds the timing, he finds the bomb. That's spectacular trigger discipline from him. And Ares, he finds that one frag towards the ramp, and Ares picks up 2! You've got to be kidding me, this round's back in towards contention. Oh, and with Anders' leg, they need to go B. Why have to go in B? Oh, they finally realized. The question is, how will Winter and Falcons choose to rotate this? Oh, this is so smart. This is so smart. They're making their way in towards A regardless. I don't think Falcons is close enough to hear them running. This might just be the play that takes this half. Both ops, 2 ops left to win this round. If they take out Falcons, this round is surely done. No armor on Winter. And at Falcons, though, he does pick one up. And Ares, he's got to do it all now. 9 seconds. He's trying to plant the bomb. He's got to fake it out. Falcons, he doesn't protect it. The spray, it's labored. He's got 4 seconds. He needs to find the frag. The bomb not being planted, and the question is, will he where he's not able to find the headshot in the round? It does go in favor of Hamood in the end. That is so close. Ares, I think he just had enough time to plant that bomb, and he suspected that the other player would be towards CT with him. He thought the other player would be close, and he just wasn't. That rotate wasn't coming in fast enough, and so for once, being slow helps Winter out. They win that round off the back of it. And Lore, oh my god, he picks up the AWP. He finds the opening frag as well. And second, those ops bringing true. Winter and Lore finding Ares and Otto. And with that Molotov missing towards the window, they're going to be able to find even more. Another headshot from Lore with the AWP. The flick from the Deagle does not quite connect. He's going to peek out into it again. But Anders does have to reload. Oh, Anders is tagged down low, and Lore will finish him off. Spence will... Well, Spence is done in this round. He's got 3 kills already. If he can find one more, there's definitely potential. You gotta be kidding me, Spence. You can't pull this off. There's no goddamn way. He left. He's toward the middle position, and Spence doesn't realize the headshot. You've gotta be. Oh my god. He left. There's no way. Spencer is the dumbest player I've ever seen, and he wins the round. Elaf, there's no way you are talking shit when you just missed that. You just you're top mid. You got the easiest kill I kill him. I kill Spence there. I kill Spence. Wanna know why? Because I hide. You don't peek him. God. Somehow, Spence just won the round. You just gotta be shitting me. I don't even know. I don't know how they pulled that off. I think. I'm not sure. They might be forfeiting. Like, to be honest, Spencer just fucking dicked them so hard, I would forfeit. At least Sev would be useful. I'm not... Ladies and gents, I'm not quite sure what's happening. I think Hamood are falling apart. Alright, guys, he's back. Okay, cool. Valknut should be... Valknut... Oh, we're in the second pistol now. Hamood, they've fallen apart, but, you know, they are back. They've gotten Wizard, Lower Falcons, Elaf, and Winter back under control, but they should have nothing left in this match. Spencer with a spectacular ace on the pistol. On the last pistol, if you did miss it. The Falcons, he's out towards ticket start now. If you're going to find... I think there are some headshots with those blocks. And that's what pushes in towards ticket position. It does work out even though he is full blind, but Laura is just seeing white at this point. It's like seeing... It's like walking into a Starbucks in Brooklyn. And Spencer, well, he finds a second headshot. He is just on point after that deagle play. Even dinks down Laura. And he spots one player towards Palace. The click does not connect. And the timing is not either. Deagle picks up 2 headshots. You're going to be kidding me. If he finds this one on Pip, this could be back into contention. Let's Elaf Childs out. Oh! Pip and Otto close it out. But just for a minute there, Lore made it look possible. You gotta say, if one man would be the MVP for Hamood in this map thus far, and in this game as well, Lore has been playing spectacularly. Perhaps it's that he is a Peaky Blinder. Peaky Blinders. PFP. Tryharding for pocket change. I can see why people. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Okay. Well, you know, I don't think Wizard liked what Spence did to his team a round or so ago, and he's gonna return the favor with his own people. An airy. Oh dear. Elaf pushing out from the pallet. He's gonna waterfall it, and he actually finds a second frag as well. Wow, good move for him, jumping behind the box. And it's up to Pip and Otto trying to clutch this round out. And the timing, it's perfect. In other words, Elaf, he was caught with his pants down. Otto picks up one more headshot. Falcon's the last player towards the back of the site. He's got naded down to just 38 HP, and I don't know exactly where it is. The flash is, well, it's not brilliant. Falcons has still not been cut loose, though. He's still hiding behind the firebox, and it's a nice angle there from Pip. The headshots didn't come in now, and they don't. Pip picks up the frag, and he picks up the round as well. Getting towards rammed earlier on the CT side. Their weapon rate is not perfect, considering the amount of money that they do have. And Aries, he'll out of the opening frag with a nice position on the top of the firebox. Elaf, he's tagged so low. If Aries continued that spray, I have no doubt that he would have picked up that frag. Winter out towards the middle position for the D side. And Aries, he's still picking up headshots. The last shots from him finding the frag, and Elaf is doing some KZ. Elaf is KZing in. So he finds one more frag, and even nicks down Anders. This round definitely back into contention. It's a nice nade from Pip, though, and that might just mean all she wrote for the D-side attack. But Falcons, he comes back in and finds another headshot. And Elaf, he was trolling in Palace before, but he comes back in. He's decided he wants to play for reals now. And he does find a frag. Falcons holding towards jungle at the moment. He suspects Dotto will push out at any point, but they're waiting for the bomb plan, I believe. And if he does chow now, there will be no chance for him. But overzealous from Otto trying to relay on this round before the bomb has gone down, and it won't work out how they would have wanted. 7-11. That's a... I'm looking at minimap because you are all literally fucking useless. All you've got done is get anti-eco frag CBA. Draw on. Falcons, a nice headshot there onto Anders on triple. There he is. He's gonna try to make a play in the Palace. One frag. That's a nice no-scope from Elaf. Oh my. What are these shots? Ridiculous from either side, as both teams are putting out some brilliant displays of aim, well, and also RNG, I suppose. Pip, he's... What? The fuck did I just witness? Did Pip just miss all those shots and then Otto turned around and one scouted him? No, wait. No, Winter killed him with it. I'm so done. Oh. Well, we're just tapping here at TGL. We just like to tap. You know, we're not a big fan of the spray. We prefer our shots delicate. Pure aim. And I would say pure brain, but I've realized that Elaf is on the server, so there is absolutely zero of that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Like, these shots are fucking insane. Lore picks up one more with his AK and tag up a few players. One more towards stairs as Wizard comes over. This anti-eco, well, this eco rather, is going quite well for the CD side. And Otto is towards triple, so if he peeks out at the correct time, he could pick up some frags. The AK found for Otto. He's in a shitty position, and he almost finds that onto Wizard, but Wizard eventually picking up the headshot. So much better performance from him than we saw on any part in Overpass. Lore, another opening frag there, and he turns around to find Spence as well. Lore has been spectacular this series, and I'm sorry, but if you don't rate him at this point, well, at least, I don't know if he's overperforming massively, but he's been ridiculous. Pip trying to spray down players, and he eventually finds one in the end. Wait, no, but the CTs are coming back in with stereo frags, 3 found. Down to a 2-on-2. Elaf and Falcons left to try and clutch this out. Falcons, you just have the bomb and the Krieg. Elaf's entering with his AWP. And he's going to have to make that big green sing if he wants to win this round. Ares is hiding towards the ticket at the moment. They shouldn't be too surprised by this. At least not if the memes say so. And when will Ares decide to peek out? This is such good discipline from Ares, but that might not pay off in his favor. But Ares does find the headshot in the end. That's a great shot from him. Pushing up on top of the ticket booth and the spray. It's certainly labored from Falcons with 3 bullets left. Well, he managed to find the frag in the end. And 7 seconds left. He just needs to survive here for Hamood, and if he does die, this would be a disaster. And he is alive for the moment. That is really, really scary. Ares finds one more onto Lore, and a second as well. Ares has been so goddamn good with rifles in this series. It cannot be understated. I suppose that's expected. And it's just down to Winter and... well, Falcons, rather. Winter taken out. Just Falcons. He's left alone. Wizard fragged, and Ares picks up yet another frag. Down to a 1v5. He even gets dinked by Ares jumping across. You gotta be kidding me. That is a brilliant shot from him. I really hope Ares did find that dink. That would have been spectacular. And he doesn't, and Ares had it in the end. And Valknut will find the round. So, an excellent play from Ares to win that round. Team trying to position themselves towards B for this round. They actually find the opening frag for once. Auto taken down. I mean, we'll pick up an M4 off the back of that. Lore finding the opening. And I can't say I'm surprised. He's been a spectacular entry fragger for his team, but they haven't capitalized on his brilliance at all. Like, not at all. They haven't whatsoever. Elaf looking towards B site. He's trying to find the headshot there on the Pip. But he's going to get dinked immediately. And that nade, well, it's intelligent for Elaf to back off, knowing that the nade would likely be the thing coming next. They wait for all 5 players to be grouped up towards the ramp in Ares. He'll find the opening bracket. So we're peeking a little bit early, but regardless, Winter finds the opening with Spence trades brilliantly. That flash is sublime, or at least it should be. Oh, they're all blind. Spence, he comes back and he finds 2. He laughs, he's the last one left. 5H. Oh my god, just fucking nothing they can do. Spence is a monster right now on this CT side. Let's go, Lewandowski scored. Let's go, let's go. I'm sad I missed the goal. But oh well. Otto holding towards the BFs at the moment, and Lore's trying to push through this. You might have the timing. Oh my god. I'm not sure which side of the favorite. It certainly isn't Lore's. He is fragged in the end. Good goes to the spray to find he left in the end. 4 HP left for him. And Ares frags down Wizard towards Connector. Another tag there onto Winter. And he'll find the frag in the end. And Falcons has low HP. And Anders, he's doing his best. He gets goosed down to 1 health. The flash in from Otto to try and finish off this last player. And Falcons, he's hiding behind the box. And the round's over in the end. Elaf really just has such a great mentality, to be honest. I've never seen a player with just such a strong mindset, such a great attitude. We're pushing in towards the ramp position, and once more he finds an opening for his team. The question is, will they capitalize this time? This is such a large advantage here for Hamood. If they fail to capitalize, this will be a disastrous affair. Anders and Ares still trying to make things work, and oh no, this is how it usually ends. Elaf on the B-bomb site trying to make his way back in. Will we know Ares is there? He does, and Elaf struggling to stay alive, but at the moment he does succeed. What? Or he frags on his teammate. Oh my god, I just don't know what to say. Elaf somehow clutches out the round in one of the most bizarre circumstances I've literally ever seen in Counter-Strike. I just cannot tell you what happened in that round. I am beyond confused. Then 1 player towards that default position. More towards jungle as well. So as Lore picks up that opening frag onto Ares. And this just should be all sheer... Oh, actually, never mind. He's coming back in with massive frags. Stereo frags, that is. And Lore, he picks up his 4th. On for the ace now as Otto is towards Ticket Booth. And Elaf, of course it would be Elaf to steal it away. Once more, Lore is stat padding. I would agree. It's not. It is deserved though. He deserves the stat pads. He's been playing so sick. It's just like it's incredible. The half buy-in from Valknut. They're not trying to end it here. They just want to wait till they have weapons in order to close out this match. But I don't know. This definitely was a dangerous round. Spence on the deagle, but he was fragged eventually. And oh my god, that is sublime from the Laffy. He may not have a great attitude. He may be a bit of a dickhead, but. We just found 2 nice shots there. And oh, coming back in with the deagle. And get another And there's towards Sniper's Nest. He's the last one left with his deagle. And I'm not sure if his internet is shit, but I'm pretty sure he can still hit headshots, even if it is, so. Anders is currently hiding towards the sniper position. I'm not sure if I like this play. I think he's waiting for one of these players to overextend a little bit later and try to make a mistake. And it could pay out for people. Oh, he just fucked that up. He had it perfectly. Yep, he had it. He could have had it. Spence just shit on it. He laughed. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I do my best to try and like laugh, but he's just he does stuff like this, and it's very, very pissy, and you just don't like to see it. Spence on with round of winter and auto finding one more. So stereo frags for Valknut, and hopefully they should be able to close this out. I CBA casting a minute more of Elaf complaining. It's just so. Oh my, Laura's in a brilliant position here. The question is, will Ares' angle be good enough? And Laura almost shits the bed. And oh no, Ares misses the shot, but only 2 bullets left. Oh my god. You have got to be kidding me. And Lore! Oh dear Lord, go on and get all 3. And he does. He gets 4, rather. Wins that round single-handedly. So Valknut, they're going to go on pistols once more. They want to close this out in the final round if possible. These pistols, we saw them struggle a little bit earlier, but they definitely could find Fire Winter opening up with his AWP towards middle. The money on, well, no, it's actually fine. Lore has a ridiculous amount of funds. Regardless, Elaf towards Palace. If they take his head with this shot, they won't. Spence trying to make his way out to find the best angle for a dig, and it doesn't quite work out. Ares finds Elaf at the end. Oh! And I know that correction will find the head in the end. Oh, and they're heading on towards B now. And the CTs don't look like they're positioned for this whatsoever. Nades in towards the mark position, and they think it's A at the moment, and it just isn't. They're all not here, I suppose, and they're ready for that one player to be flanking, and Anders is taken down in the end. I'm not sure if Ares needs to save that AWP. He might just have to. If they do, that's probably an intelligent play. I mean, he can, that's for sure. It might opt for him to have a little bit more utility, and I think Ares would definitely appreciate that. So he's going to save the op. He is on 30 frags at the moment, so another brilliant performance from Ares. A nice deke from Otto as well. He's trying to find that Krieg. Won't be able to, unfortunately. And Ares will find him towards CT spawn, so one might say that's against what I've said about saving, as I'd rather players just try to save their weapons rather than go for peaks. But to that message, I would also say that if you're confident enough in your peaks and you're taking intelligent fights, that's definitely something that benefits your team in the end. Hurting their economy just a tad bit, like, there definitely might have been compromises in a perfect world, but the funds are all Gucci here for Hamood. They've got all they need. They've got all the bells and whistles. Spence is missing a little bit of utility, and, well, we'll see it. So now into a 4-on-3. Hamood looking definitely the potential to close this out. I'll be honest, and I hope they do. I really don't want... Oh my god, they scored again. I'm really tired of casting this match. utility over the A site. And Ares once more towards ticket. Lore can't quite find the spray, and in the end, he does find the tap. There's that rapid pip coming in from behind. Does find one frag. A second as well. 2 headshots. Lore, he's still on towards triple here, and he finds the spray onto auto. Draw. Yeah, I'm not streaming the rest of this. Fuck you guys.